Hi there, and a warm welcome to Winner's Corner. It's Saturday. It's the 1st of July, and the summer is here. And that, of course, means that the superstar horses are coming out to compete. We have a V75 for you. We're going to the middle part of Sweden, to Bergsåker, for some really great races and some really great horses, Mike.
Yeah, it's a very nice round of V75, and we got some great sport, especially the Gold Division, which is the first leg on the V75.
Well, let's start off there in the Gold Division. It marks the start of the V75, and of course, On Track Piraten is back on the track, but he's not a clear-cut favorite, Mike.
No, he beat Nuncio last time, but I've got to say it was more that Nuncio wasn't as good as he usually is. On Track Piraten was good, of course, but I've got a feeling it looked a bit better than what it really was. The time wasn't all that magnificent, 12.5. I'm going to go against On Track Piraten. We got three horses that stand out here in the first leg. They're going to draw almost exactly the same kind of attention. It's Volstead, On Track Piraten, and then my winner is going to be number 2, Inveinsund. I think this one has a great chance to win this. The horse has shown fantastic form now, 3 or 4 times running. Of course, was first over the wire in Copenhagen Cup. Then last time was out against Propulsion, got beat by Propulsion and Oasis B, but was out 3 wide the last 700 meters and looked really, really strong. Now, from an excellent post here and with Örjan Kihlström, I think that Inveinsund has a much better chance to win than the other 2 favorites, and I like the odds.
Great win bet there starting off the day. We're moving on, turning the page to race number 6. It's 2,140 meters and not a clear-cut favorite here either.
No, here I really don't agree with the other bettors so far. I think there are several horses here that offer very good value for money. TCO Springfield and above all, number 2, Etosha Boko. Excellent post. Fantastic form last time, was quite impressive. Ulf Olsson was driving. The horse was wide through the last turn. Started off from the number 11 position and was up against more or less the same horses. So I really don't see why Etosha Boko is not one of the favorites in this race. Should have a good chance to win this, but because of the driver, I'm going to play a little bit safe. I'm going for the show.
So great show bet there from Mike. And now we're turning the page to race number 8. And this is for 3-year-old fillies. And of course, we're wondering who's going to prove to be the best one here.
Well, this is for a Class 2 race. We've got Gianluca Bocco, who really stands out as the best horse, but Bruno Bagheera seems to be the favorite. But I'm going to go for a show bet here. Number 2, Autobahn, seems to be completely overlooked this time. I don't know why. The horse has raced really well, second to last time, won a V75 class race from the lead with Erik Adielsson in the bike. This time, Örjan Kihlström is driving, and from this post here, Autobahn must have a really good chance to win this one, but once again, I'm playing it a bit safe.
That's the way to go. We played safe here with Mike. Now, moving on to race number 9. And here, Mike, 2 horses stand out for you because I know you have a Quinella. Which 2 are these?
Well, number 1, Officer CD, is guaranteed to take the lead. He always does. He's fantastically fast behind the gate. And from the lead, of course, he should have a good chance here, but he doesn't win all that often. Last time, he got beat by White House Express, who was on the outside. Still, it was a good performance, but there's a big risk we're going to see exactly the same thing. Officer CD to the lead and then getting beat right at the wire. But this time I've got a feeling it's not going to be White House Express who's going to be the favorite here. Instead, I think number 7, Queer Fish, has a better chance to win this. I'm hoping Erik Adielsson sends forward right away. Queer Fish is faster behind the gate than White House Express, and I've got a feeling that Officer CD and Ulf Eriksson may surrender the lead to Queer Fish, considering how good he was last time when he won in 10.7 from the 11 hole. Queer Fish has really impressed me this year. He's really improved so much that I've got a feeling he can take the lead from Officer CD, and they're going to be first and second all the way to the wire.
1 Officer CD and 7 Queer Fish, the Quinella in race 9. Splendid, Mike. Thank you for that. And now we're moving on to the Daily Double. It's all about finding the winners in the consecutive races 10 and 11. And hopefully you will be greatly rewarded. You have a lot of horses in the first leg of the Daily Double. Is it difficult to solve?
Well, normally not. Number 3, Quan Perdu, stands out as an extremely clear favorite. And he is the king of the crop so far. He's undefeated, and he really deserves deserves to be favorite, but there's no value in betting on the favorite here, so I'm going to go against him. I think number 2, Calla Crown, has got a good chance to reach the front here. I feel quite confident he's going to stay in the front with Christopher Ericsson, and in that case, he should have a chance to beat Quan Perdue, who's going to be parked on the outside throughout the whole trip in that case. Number 5, Twist of Fate, is also extremely fast, so he may reach the front, and in that case, I marked him as well. Really good value. Lucifer Lane, a bit overlooked this time from a tricky post, of course, but he got locked in the elimination and showed continuing
Horse number 8 there.
Yeah, he's a fantastic horse. He's one of the better ones, definitely. And then the most interesting one is number 11, Global and Poco. He was king of the crop up until the eliminations here, and definitely has a good chance to win this one. Of course, Eric Alderson chooses Quan Perdue, and that's why all the bettors go and follow him, but Global and Poco totally overlooked.
So 4 horses in the first leg of the daily double, and that probably means that we have room for only one in the second leg.
In the second leg, I'm going to go for the favorite. Number 2, Vestabo Exact. Good chance to reach the front here. In that case, I think the race is over. The horse showed really good form last time when he came in second at Vaggeryd in a V75 class race. Christopher Ericsson driving this time, I really like that. He's really turned into one of the better drivers we have here, and I think Vestabo Exact must have a really good chance and deserves to be clear favorite.
So 4 horses in the first leg and 2 Vestabo Exact in the second. That means 4 combinations for the daily double. And now let's take a look at the pick 7 V75. It's all about finding the winner in the races, consecutive ones, 5 through 11. And of course, you have some bankers. We've talked about the one in the last leg, Mike. What about the one in the third leg?
Yeah, and it's for the 3-year-old fillies, and number 3, Dibaba, really stands out as the best one. She's always had a good reputation. She was sold as a yearling for over 1 million crowns and has extremely good pedigree. So still undefeated, looks like a complete racehorse, and she's going to be really tricky to beat.
So 3 bankers there for Mike. Which one of these is the best one, according to you?
Well, the best value is In Vain Sun, because there everybody seems to mark 3 horses. So in case In Vain Sun wins, we got a bit of an advantage compared to the other bettors for the rest of the V75.
And that, of course, makes 600 combinations for Mike's V75 system. That was all we had for you for today. For more information, please visit our website, SwedishHorseRacing.com. Now, we wish you the best of luck, and may you win big.